Look, I know that
You don't need to explain anything.
I do, though. I was scared, okay? And you were the first person I thought of. The only person I knew I could trust.
You can trust me?
I hope so.
You hope so.
I know so.
Must be nice.
So how's school? How's life?
It's fine.
How's your
Stop.
What?
Just stop. Cut the bullshit. We don't know each other anymore, Anna.
That's not fair.
Oh, I think it's plenty fair. Remind me what happened the last time we saw each other? Oh, that's right. You dumped me in the frozen foods aisle at Thrifty's. Real classy move, by the way. I never did tell you that. And now you call me up at 1 a.m. and ask me to pick you up at some random person's house in the middle of nowhere? I don't even really know why I'm out here.
It's not some random person. It's Catherine. Sally? Sally, say something.
Catherine, huh? And would you mind telling me why you're leaving Catherine's house in the middle of the night?
We broke up.
You broke up. Why?
She... I can't tell you, I'm sorry.
If you're gonna call me out here at this hour, I at least deserve to know why.
She cheated on me.
Oh, really? You don't say. The girl who you cheated on me with cheated on you? I wonder who could have seen that one coming. Karma sure is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. You know I still regret that night. My judgment slipped for 1 second, and if I could go back and change it, I would. I know you don't forgive me, and you probably never will, but I just want you to know that.
Well, thank you for the apology, but you're right. I don't forgive you. Where do you want me to take you?
Just my house is fine.
Got it.
We're actually getting pretty close.
I know where you live.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Not for that, at least. You can apologize for the other stuff. I won't stop you. Lord knows I've earned it.
I think I've earned an apology too. You certainly weren't blameless in our relationship coming apart, but you always acted like it was my fault.
That's because it was your fault. You went and made out with a stranger at a party and left me with a bunch of people I didn't know at all. You abandoned me in a lot of ways that night, and I don't care what you think. That night was the end for both of us.
Right, yeah.
What now?
I'm sorry.
Delete my number. I don't want you contacting me again. You can slam the door behind you if you want.
How is school, Tim?
Dreadful.
How so?
PE!
I thought you liked PE.
Well, I don't anymore, because Mr. Bartfast's teaching it now, and he's old and gross. Oh, actually though, it did give me this.
Oh. I think Mr. Bartfast is trying to bribe you, Tim. Tim? Tim? Tim, are you okay?
I'm the motherfucking Batman.
What? Where did you hear such language?
You heard me, David. I'm Batman. And I learned the language which I just uttered upon the criminally infested streets of my city, Gotham.
Tim, I don't know what's going on, but I do know for a fact that you are not Batman.
I knew you wouldn't understand me, David. Nobody does.
Okay, Tim, I think you got a concussion in PE. I'm gonna take you to the hospital.
There is no time to stop and lick our wounds, David. For crime never stops.
Tim,
Joker, I know you're there and I know where you live, Joker. I'm coming for you. You won't get away with it this time. David, we need to go and stop the Joker before he begins his criminal plan, which I'm sure, to be fair, has already long begun.
Okay, again, I'm taking you to the hospital because this is absolutely fucking
I've had
crazy.
enough of this strange attitude of yours, David. We need to go. We need to stop the Joker.
Shit.
David, why are we driving around in this piece of shit? Where's the Batmobile?
Tim, there is no Batmobile. This is an
2023 Acura MDX.
You haven't even seen any of the movies. Have you lost your mind? Your marbles? Have you fallen off your rocker?
No.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go fix the car.
David, I've had enough. Just believe me, would you? David, where are you going? Anyway, while he's doing that, I have a little something for the rest of you. You know, if you ever need any crime-stopping services, here's where to find me. You know my number. You guys believe me, right? You know that I'm Batman. That guy's the crazy one, not me. David, are you done out there yet? We need to get going, David. We need to get going because I am in urgent need of crime. It's what fuels my passions.
Actually, Tim, we're in urgent need of a tow truck.
But we've got to stop the Joker.
Anyway, Tim.
It's Batman.
Okay.
For the last time.
Batman.
Thank you.
Would you like to have some of your favorite mashed potatoes? I know you love to carb load before you go beat up the Joker.
That's very true. One cannot stop the Joker on an empty stomach. Everyone knows that. All right. Mashed potatoes and then we go stop the Joker, yes?
Well, sure. Tim. I should have added the salt in the potato. Oh, never mind.
Dad? What is it?
Oh, thank goodness. Tim, what did Mr. Bartfast give you?
What are you talking about? Oh, the thing Mr. Bartfast gave me. Is right here. It's just this stupid toy car.
Tim?
I'm Batman.
Not again!
Why did you do it? That's the one thing I've been wondering about.
I didn't mean to hurt them. You know that.
Yeah. I figured that much out.
It's not like I had a choice, though. I'd lost everything in '89 when the quake hit. My house, my car, my parents, and I lost my friends, too. We all moved schools after. Everyone just wanted to get away. My best friend moved to the other side of the country. And me, I ended up here. Portland, freaking Oregon. I'd lost everything, okay? I didn't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
And this is why I didn't think I could tell you. Because you're so quick. Quick to judge, quick to quit, quick to give up on me. I didn't want you to judge me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to miss you so much. And I want to,
They're taking me away.
I know. And that's why it's hard. Because you're being taken from me, and I don't know why. Grace, I'm scared.
Me too.
We're going to be okay?
I hope so.
I mean, we're here. We've made it this far.
After how many years of trying to make it out of this town?
At least 6 since we graduated. I just knew there was a whole world out there. I'd only seen a fraction of it.
I've never made it off this coast. I didn't have the money to travel.
I'll take you anywhere you want. Once you're out again. You know, I'll write to you as much as I can. Letters, like always.
Don't forget to, okay? It's gonna be at least 5 years. I'll be counting on them in there.
Just why, though? Why did you do it? I mean, I understand if you're not ready to tell me. I need to know if it's my fault.
It's not your fault. You know I lose control sometimes.
And I knew that when we got together. I didn't think it would get this bad.
You weren't there. You're the only person who can actually catch me when I'm falling, and you weren't there, and
So it was my fault. It was my fault for not being there.
No. No. It was me. I love you.
I love you too. Okay, I'm going to miss you. And I hate the fact you're being taken from me.
The prison system is built to keep people like me inside its walls and people like you out. I hate it too. Trust me.
You promise me you'll be okay?
I promise. You promise me too?
Yes. Oh my god. What's happening? What is happening? What's that?
Oh my god.
Grace?
Hold on to me, please.
It's gonna be okay, Grace. We're going to be okay.
God.
Grace. Grace, it's over. It's over, alright? We're going to count, okay? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count with me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
So, do you have any plans for today?
Well, today one of our members is presenting a proof.
Proof of what exactly? I'm sorry, where are we going?
Oh, don't worry, just give me a minute, I can explain.
No, no, and no, we've been over this.
I don't think you've actually listened to me since I joined the null identity. Could you at least give me a chance to explain properly?
Fine.
Thank you. Now, do you really understand what the null identity is doing? Soon, null is going to annex the entire world through Psi. They've already started to infiltrate Vancouver. And besides, why wouldn't you want to be a Cyan?
Cyan's a color.
And you know the Prime Devisers will be there today. All of the 13 founding members.
Yeah, I don't care about 13 random people who call themselves silly names.
But-
And before you start, do not even consider going on about that language of yours. I don't want to hear another word about moss or mass,
It's
or whatever
moss.
you call it. A musical language simply isn't feasible. With its simplistic grammar structure and practically non-existent lexicon, moss has no hope of ever becoming practical.
It's a beautiful language, and our god Francois speaks it. Moss is holy.
Yeah, as in wholly irrelevant. It's a plant.
No, come on. Are you even trying? If you'd give us a chance, I think you'd really come to appreciate everything we're doing.
You do know that you're trying to put people into comas, right? How is that a good thing?
You know comas isn't what it sounds like. It's just an
Regardless
acronym.
of what coma stands for, you still haven't given me a reason to join.
Look, Francois created all of mathematics and the universe. They're a quantum computer. Given your profession, how can that not mean something?
Your god is a lobster, and you're saying they created mathematics from the preposterous idea you call a quantum rose.
Just take another look at this.
No, not that thing again. You've been reciting that every day for the past 2 weeks.
Our Francois, both null and one, who created the world of mathematics, though we cannot see you, know you, we serve you. For you, great lobster, we shall spread moss to the four corners of the world. Ah, ooh, ah. We will keep your coma strong. For you, we calculate in base yawn, and with your aid, soon the world will be cyan. May the null identity forever be one in science. Woo, 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 ooh. Not a cult. Oh, whoa, whoa.
13 distinct lines of absolute nonsense.
13? 13?
Yes, I can count. It's not as if I haven't
But
heard your...
13 is the holy number yawn.
That's why I didn't mention...
How did I not see this before? It's perfect.
Listen, I don't want to be a part of your cult. I've tolerated your fascination with it, and I'm happy to continue to do so, but I am not joining.
You aren't listening. It's not a cult. That's the whole point.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Fine, just let me get my keys. Is that what I think it is?
What?
It is. It's the quantum rose.
The quantum rose?
The quantum rose is how Francois created the universe. The 13 petals of the rose contain all of mathematics. It's also a complete paradox, as it can only exist through quantum mechanics, but quantum theory is built for mathematics itself. Isn't it just beautiful?
Just what have you gotten me into?
That was incredible. Something I've been hoping for months. A sign from Francois himself. You are real. You are real. Now do you believe me?
You know, at this point, the sigma value is too high for me to not at least consider it. What are the directions again?
Looks as if you take exit 13 onto yonder drive. We should... Wait a second.
Yeah, I know. 13. And honestly, yonder drive? We better get going. We don't want to be late.
You won't regret it. You'd better not regret it.
Don't worry, they shouldn't give us any trouble. Hey you guys, I'm really sorry about all this.
It's necessary, sir. You know this.
Let's just get this over with.
All right, I'll get into position.
So, how are you enjoying the tropical weather, sir?
The whole reason I went and got myself promoted was so that I won't have to be out here in the jungle day in and day out. Could have at least gotten us an air conditioner.
You should feel what it's like out here in a full camo suit, Amity.
Fair, but I'm not that suicidal. You know, with the kind of budget Marines are getting these days, we really could have some higher quality vehicles.
Hey, it's not that bad. Most of what I'm worried about is whether we're gonna miss dinner for the 100th time. Say, Hope, what are we
those guys in the back again?
Yeah, and someone's making hamburgers for once tonight, but they're sure to be gone by the time we get through all that paperwork.
At least you don't have to eat in the mess hall. It gives a whole new meaning to the word mess. Plus, Jordy and Kyle have been doing their ridiculous Spartan thing again.
You still hanging out with those two? Man, maybe you should have taken that promotion offer when you had the chance.
Tempting, but nah, I have a higher calling.
Imagine it. The great Ian Page. Maybe like, what, 3 feet higher?
Exactly, like 3 feet higher. Radio Echo 1, this is Marine Forces Special Operations Command. Radio Echo 1, actual. Radio Echo 1, this is command. Over.
Oh no. Actual, this is Radar Echo 1. Over.
You are being called to enact Operation Foxtrot with full authorization of military command. Over.
Didn't Operation Foxtrot involve the...
I repeat, we are acting with the full authorization of military command. It is not your place to question orders. Are you capable of carrying them out? Do you read me, Officer Hope?
Affirmative, Commander. I just thought...
Do you copy?
But sir...
I am asking for confirmation, Major.
Yes, sir. Understood. Wilco, over.
Understood. You know your orders. Actual out.
Shit! How can they do this to people? How can they go through with this? Did you get all that, Lieutenant?
Loud and clear, sir.
Do you remember the Redstone incident? I believe you were in reserve at the time. What were the stats on that again?
We had 89 killed in action, but there were over 2,000 deaths on their side. Something like 9,000 casualties total.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I don't know what kind of rulebook they think they're operating out of. What kind of ethics are those? 89 to over 2,000? And 7,000 civilian deaths? Ugh!
Are you alright? What's your status?
What are we doing here, Ian?
I'm sorry, sir?
What are we doing? When we were in the Cuban crisis, did you even hesitate?
I followed orders. We followed orders. And besides, we didn't even know that civilians existed until months later.
Don't you ever feel guilty?
My feelings are not what's important right now, sir. Permission to speak freely, sir?
Granted.
It was one man's life versus 100 others. If you were in my place, what would you have done? What would you have done?
I just... don't know.
The target has been identified. Any minute he'll be within range.
Hold it, Ian.
Sir, we cannot disobey a direct order. Please, Hope, don't make this harder than it has to be.
Don't you remember the disaster we caused back in Cuba in 1981? Running that hit which resulted in all those deaths when we bombed Santiago Bay? We cannot allow that to happen again. And you know in the back of your mind that the same thing's going to happen if we carry this out today.
Hope, that's crazy. You don't know what you're asking me to do. We can't afford to fail.
I am so sorry about all of this.
Semper Fidelis. Amity, I'm sorry.
Semper Fidelis, always faithful.